Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here, Captain Clyde's MTG. And today, let's take a look back in time and find out are master sets really worth the value? Are they really master sets? Are they premier items they say they are? Or are they just a flash in the pan where Wizards tries to milk your wallet? So, before we get started, don't forget comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It keeps the channel sponsor free. I appreciate it. So, with that in mind, we have Commander Masters coming up, and everybody's up in arms about the high price, and there's not as much hype as people had for Lord of the Rings. They're trying to hype it MTG style, but Wizards of the Coast is doing a piss poor job of it, and people aren't really getting on board too much. And it feels like the market's turned south on them from these exorbitantly high prices. And as we look in the past, older master sets, when they first came out, did really well and then started petering off due to piss poor involvement from Wizards and them trying to limp dick along and not put good value in while still jacking the price. So, if you look back, we had our first round of the master sets, which eventually bled into M25, Iconic Masters, which really tanked, caused places to go under. We got in the Double Masters. It was amazing. People loved it. It was really hyped. We got the Double Masters and not so much. And they started doing things like the Dominaria Master set and other Master sets based like that. And with Commander Master kind of being that same thing, where it's supposed to only be reprints, much like other Master sets in the past, does that mean there'll actually be value in it long term? Or will the hype and FOMO immediately dip off like it has in other sets? So with that said, let's take a look at the performance of the last master set we got, which was Dominaria Remastered. So as you can see, this is a collector box. It started out around 240-ish range, went up, and it's plummeted down. It's had a bit of resurgence since last month, last couple days, maybe $5 or $10. They're selling for about $239 right now. But average, this is a lot cheaper than when the box first came out, and there's probably a lot of reason for that. It doesn't look good. I mean, this is a severe decline over the last 3 months alone, let alone a year. We're just talking a 3 months time frame. So it's looking like right now, even collector boxes for master sets do not hold up well. So moving on to the draft boxes, there are no set boxes for this. The draft boxes are DOA. If you don't know what that means, that's dead on arrival. They were up at 155 3 months ago and have plummeted since to around 130. And have flatlined. I mean, we're talking boop, 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 and have just died with no interest from anybody really. We see people on here last couple days have bought some, but it was at the 130 range. It was really cheap, and to be honest, there's not a lot of value in this set anymore. And it's really reflecting on these master boxes. If you guys remember, we had Time Spiral Remastered. That was before this. Big hype. Tons of controversy of people repacking them and so forth and so on. Even those have died to almost half of what they used to be with no real interest of people buying them because it's just washed over. And to kind of give you guys an example of what I'm talking about, here are the top cards of value in Dominaria Remastered. 3 versions of Force of Will, 3 versions of Vampiric Tutor, and then we have a Sylvan Library and a Urza's Incubator. Now, not counting the Incubator, I mean, if you go off market price, you can, but there's only 3 different cards that are above $20. They're all mythics, and the odds of hitting one in a box is slim to none. And if you do hit one, like say you get 1 Force of Will in a box, okay, you still got $80 more to find. if you hit any one of these other mythics, you're not even still going to get close. You still got to hit more stuff. And the price value is really plummeted in this box, just in general. So, I mean, if we move on and we look at the cards past that, I mean, we're talking, this is all first page stuff right after Urza's Incubator. We easily drop below 20, and then we're almost at 10 within the first, 8, 9, 10, 11. After the first 12 plus 8 after this, after 20 cards, most of them duplicates, we're below $10 on Mythics. We have a couple rares, well, one rare actually, it's Enlightened Tutor, that's above $10, but just 2 versions of it and then nothing else. So what's really happened is these master sets are not boding well for collectability, and I think that doesn't bode well for sellability. In the long run, for anybody who wants these sets, it's just not going to be good at all. So, yeah, it's pretty sad. So moving forward, you can see here individual card price wise, 1 year ago, which is about when it came out in December 2022, not that long ago, prices have plummeted sharply to begin with and then steadily rolled downhill on Force of Will. This is the most expensive version of Force of Will, down to the $57 mark. The card's not selling well. The art's not doing well as far as what people want. The older cards are still bucking around $80, but that's not at the 120, 150 price range they were back in the day. And just kind of goes to show that Wizard will reprint kill anything of value to try to get people to buy it. It's just really sad that this is the realm of what Master Sets is doing to the environment, and there's nothing here of value or long-term standing. Again, moving on to another card for an example, Vampiric Tutor, the second most expensive card. Started out high, $80, above $60, plummeted quick down to 40, and then slowly rolled downhill until almost nothing, to where it now sits at around 33, which is just sad. And if you think about it, you may say, well, the price will go up if people buy a few of them. No, it won't. You can see here there's 190 listings for Vampiric Tutor. Now, if that's just one card a piece, which I'm sure some of them are more than one, that's 190 listings for this card. Cheapest being $28, not $33. So $33 is probably the average. So it doesn't bode well. If we go back and we even look at this one, 202 listings of Force of Will. The market is saturated with this product. If we go back and we go back to the boxes, 56 listings of draft boxes. And you can bet your money a lot of those listings have more than one. Collector boxes, 39 listings. So it just goes to show that Wizards has flooded the market with this product as a Masters product, trying to milk money, and it has really wrecked the market and the environment moving forward, and is making it so it doesn't hold up moving on past this. It's going to take years for this product to flush the system, and I think because of that, investing in any kind of remaster or reprint set is probably a bad idea, period. Even current standard product may not be a good investment like it used to be, even if you keep it sealed, because they immediately are going to hit the reprint button on anything worth a damn in that set and drive it into the dirt. So I think we're really getting out of a phase where anything is worth value other than collector boxes and maybe a serialized or special art card, because of what they're doing here, basically saying any kind of remastered set is not going to hold up, I don't think. And moving forward, I highly caution against buying remastered or any kind of master set to keep as an investment. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. As you guys know, I didn't buy extra Lord of the Ring. I just bought a little bit and I opened it on the channel and sold all of it. I'm doing the exact same with Commander Masters. I've bought some collector boxes. I'll open those on the channel and immediately sell those cards because I do not think that these boxes will hold any value in the future. Um, and I think that's going to be a sad truth for quite some time until Wizards gets their head out of their ass and stops reprinting everything trying to milk money out of the market, because they're really just killing the secondary market that they say they don't talk about, they don't want to avow, but point being, they're possibly in the long run going to ruin the game if they keep going this way, to the point where it's not going to be collectible per se, and everything's going to be $20. And I'm sure some people are going to be happy about that. But when the people who want to collect leave, and now all your $20 stuff is $1 or $2, and you're pissed because you spent all this money for it, the people who are bitching about everything being too expensive, being costing more than $20, are going to be people who are going to be mad, which is what you're seeing right now with the current reprints, in my personal opinion. Because I've seen people who have told me that before, who now bitch the cards aren't worth anything, which is exactly what they wanted to start with. So it's very interesting. Take it for what it's worth, guys. All in all, don't buy Commander Masters unless you plan on opening it and keeping it. Do not plan to open this product and make any sort of money. Do not plan to put this in your closet and make money, because I have a feeling it's going to be printed like nobody's business, especially since there's no serialized cards or anything like that announced. There's nothing to stop them from just money machine go burr and just print to their heart's content until they have just flooded the market like they have with this master set, and honestly, the master sets previous to them as well. Because as every master set comes out, they keep printing more and more to make more money, and I think this is where it's coming to a head. So until next time, be kind, and I hope to see you across from the game table if this game's even still around. Wow. Later, player.